You said, sadness or distress is a fundamental emotional attribute of human being. It's the unpleasant feeling when you lose the home you've spent your whole life building due to a natural disaster. The feeling of betrayal, when a close friend of 10 years deceives you, or the pain of losing a loved one to a serious illness. And as the ancients used to say, being human, none can avoid a time of sadness and pain. Each emotion carries a message, but what's important is not just where they originate from, but also how they affect choose. Emotional states are an integral part of human life. They're an expression of vitality, a sign that we're still perceiving and reacting to the world around us. However, the story doesn't end. There's sometimes distress can become a challenge to the mind, causing us to lose confidence and the ability to cope with life. But is there a way to confront this distressing emotion strongly? And how do we escape the sinking feeling in the sea of anxiety and sadness? Epictetus, famous Stoic philosopher, brings strong encouragement. Act as if nothing bothers you, acting as though nothing is troubling you. Perhaps the zone of the greatest strength that Stoic philosophy offers, our ability to control and act autonomously, not being swept away by the currents of emotions. On the journey to find peace and mental strength, we will together explore 18 principles inspired by the philosopher Epictetus that will help you understand more about the power of Stoic philosophy and how to apply it to daily life. Don't miss any useful principles and advice that we'll discover in today's video, because just one of these 18 principles will provide you with profound insights into how the lessons from Stoic philosophy can change our lives. Principle 1: Be unbeaten simplicity. Simplicity. Living a simple and frugal life may seem contradictory in a world where we have the opportunity to indulge in all kinds of luxuries. However, the reason behind this choice is much simpler and more rational than we might imagine. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, seeking simplicity not only helps you eliminate unnecessary worries, but also opens the door to true freedom and happiness. It is a process of rediscovering the value of seemingly humble things, yet containing immense power in shaping our lives and ourselves. Simplicity helps us realize that we don't always need to pursue extravagance or novelty to feel satisfied and happy. In fact, in the simplest moments, such as a meaningful conversation with friends, warm family meal, or even a peaceful time with a good book, we can find profound peace and joy that no material possessions can replace. This not only makes us more confident and independent in our way of living, but also encourages us to invest in relationships and activities that provide long-term value. The simplicity in lifestyle also prompts us to become more conscious in evaluating what truly matters in our lives. As we gradually eliminate extravagant and unnecessary elements, we begin to focus on nurturing and developing ourselves, thereby creating a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Simplicity is not deprivation, it is a smart choice that helps us live fully in each moment and love sincerely. Principle 2: Prepare to fail, because it is the only way to prepare to fail, because it is the only way to progress. Principle number 2: This is an invitation for us to confront what while fear-facing, that is a failure. However, in Stoic philosophy, failure, while seemingly daunting, is an important stepping stone towards success. It is within the ashes of failures that these seeds of wisdom and resilience are sown. Imagine each failure notice a bridge bringing you closer to your goals. Learn to embrace your shortcomings, learn from them, and then let go the fear of failure often holds us back, not because we cannot overcome obstacles, but because we hesitate to face them. Remember that I am not encouraging you to seek out failure. What I want you to aim for is learning to accept it when it comes as a natural part of the journey towards excellence. In this we nurture a spirit of resilience, one that is not discouraged by setbacks, but is emboldened by the challenge of getting up. Once more, preparing for failure is preparing for progress, and each stumble is an invitation to stand taller, stand firmer, turn every obstacle into an opportunity to deepen determination and refine one's character. Principle 3: Never forget that your reactions forge your destiny. Note, always control what happens around us, but what we can control is how we act to them. Epictetus emphasized that your reaction shapes your destiny. Faced with difficulties, you can choose to react with anger, despair, want, or acceptance, and find ways to overcome them. This choice not only affects your current mood and thoughts, but also determines the direction of your future. For example, when a business person fails in a project, at that moment, they have two options. One is to seize the final stop and lose all hope for the future. The other is to view everything through the lens of learning and opportunity, deciding to see failure as a stepping stone. They begin to analyze mistakes and draw valuable lessons, not only about business, but also about themselves. They restructure their strategy and develop better management skills and problem-solving abilities. This not only helps them bounce back stronger after failure, but also equips them with the necessary tools to succeed brilliantly in future projects. Ultimately, His positive and determined reaction not only helps them overcome challenges, but also lays a solid foundation for a successful future. This demonstrates that failure is an important stepping stone on the journey to success. We cannot control everything that happens, but we have the right to choose our reaction. Remember, each reaction is a step on the path to shaping your destiny. That's why Principle 3 is not just a reminder of your inner power, but also profound advice on living a meaningful and happy life. Principle 4, control of your life. Epictetus once pointed out that each of control of your life possesses various keys. Some keys unlock doors to joy, while others open the abyss of inner turmoil. For instance, when facing criticism from colleagues over a failed project, let Pictus advice inspire you to find comfort. Do not allow such criticisms to disrupt your life or mood. Take a step back, accept feedback from authors, and use it as a tool to enhance work performance. By doing so, you will maintain peace of mind and control in your work environment. It is crucial to recognize that each of us has the right and ability to shape our own lives. Do not let the judgments or expectations of others become barriers on your chosen path. Instead, focus on building inner strength through self-control, self-improvement, and continuous learning. When you master control of your life, nothing can prevent you from achieving true happiness and success. Comment: I take control of my own life. If you draw a lesson about taking control of your life. Principle 5, Donda, if those who hate you. Life is a collection of opposing. Donate those who hate you. Extremes where there are tall, there are short where they're clever, there are dull where there are those who love you wholeheartedly, there are those who despise you openly. Therefore, whether we like it or not, we must acquaint ourselves with and balance these opposites. Epictetus guides us to an important lesson in balancing these opposites. Don't know that if those who hate you, when we choose not to respond to hat red with hat red, we expand our hearts, embracing the power of tolerance and compassion. This does not signify weakness or surrender. Rather, it is an expression of inner strength and profound self-control. By maintaining composure amidst turmoil, we not only shield ourselves from undue harm, but also find a noble path to transcend it. This principle conveys aim sage that happiness and peace are not external pursuits, but rather creations from within, born out of how we choose to respond to the world around us. When we refuse to invest time in harboring resentments, we not only free ourselves from the burden of grudging, but also open up opportunities to love and appreciate the true essence of life. Principles 6. Incorporate humility. Incorporate humility into your life. Integrate humility into your life. Notice a burden, but as a liberation. It's where you can shed the weight of personal ego, allowing yourself to tread lightly and freely. Epictetus deeply grasped the vastness of the universe and our humble position within it. It's the understanding that our knowledge is limited, our achievements fleeting, and control of ten illusory. By embracing humility, you're aligning yourself with a core tenet of Stoicism, focusing on what's within your control. You control how you treat others, show you respond to life's challenges, and how you contribute to the world. A humble approach allows you to concentrate on the serious with clarity and purpose, free from distractions of the need for competition or self-aggrandizement. Understand that humility doesn't mean undervaluing yourself. It's about not always placing yourself at the center of every issue. It's a vital tool for growth, encouraging you to learn from every situation with a gracious attitude and to radiate goodwill and understanding to others. So leave a comment: I embrace humility in my life till know you're ready to apply. Principle number 6 to your life. Principles. Even friendship is above wealth. Wealth is truly not accumulated through the accumulation of material possessions, but nurtured within the warmth of sincere relationships. Unlike material wealth, friendship provides a haven of support, understanding, and mutual respect that remains steadfast amidst life's fluctuations. It is within the moments shared with friends that we find the richest and most purposeful. If the bonds of friendship provide a foundation of strength and resilience, enabling us to face life's challenges with courage and grace. They remind us that true contentment lies not in what we have, but in whom we share our lives with. When prioritizing friendship over possessions, we embrace a love, depth, and fulfillment. We come to realize that the greatest treasures are not found in bank accounts, but in the love and companionship of those we hold. This principle encourages us to cherish and cultivate our relationships, because ultimately the quality of our connections truly defines our wealth. Principle 8. Always fulfill your duty. Duty at the hospital. While everyone is immersed in sleep, doctors are tirelessly attending to patients' bedsides despite extreme physical exhaustion. The passion and responsibility towards the profession urge doctors to continue their work. This action not only reflects a tireless sense of responsibility, but also embodies a stoic philosophy exemplified by principle number 8. Always fulfill your duties. The duties of individuals may vary depending on their roles in family, work, and society. However, the essence of fulfilling duties remains the same. We must act not only for personal gain, but also for the common good. This requires a balance between personal freedom and social responsibility, a balance that Epictetus regarded as the core of a happy and meaningful life. When we fulfill our duties, we not only create value for ourselves and those around us, but also develop a sense of self-worth and honor. This provides an endless source of motivation for life, making us feel part of something greater, part of the